Question 3. Okay, you're going to draw this image according to the transformation below. So translate from 5 right and 3 down. So once again, each point is going to move 5 to the right and 3 down. So even though this isn't a triangle, we're still going to do it, only now we have 4 points instead of 3 points. So pick one to start. Do 5 right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 3 down. 1, 2, 3. So there is our new point. Okay, I did the first one with you. I want you guys to finish this question 3 and this question 4. It's doing the same exact thing that we've been doing. Okay, so you're translating. In this one, you're moving at 5 to the right. So each point gets moved 5 to the right and then 3 down. Here you're doing each dot is 3 to the right and 5 down. And the only thing more complicated here is we've got more dots, but otherwise you're still doing the same thing for each point. So take each point, move it 3 to the right, 5 down. Each point 3 to the right, 5 down. Each point 3 to the right, 5 down. So make sure you get those done. Those will be homework if you don't complete them in class. But I would just pause the video, take the 2 minutes it's going to take, and just finish those 2 right now. So question number 5, plot the pre-image on the XY axis and use the transformation rule to draw the image and find its new points. So my pre-image is 1, 1. I'll plot that. -2, 1. And then -2, -2. All right, so this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C. So we have ourselves a triangle. And now we want to follow the rule, x plus 3, comma y. All right, so if we do x plus 3, what does that tell us? We can solve this one kind of 2 different ways. We can solve it algebraically or graphically. Okay, you know from experience, from what we've done so far, that if it's x plus 3, that's going to move it to the right 3. So each one of these points, we'll start with A, is going to move over to the right 3. So that's going to be my new A prime. And what's the coordinate of that point? That's 4, 1. Okay. Because that's just y, it's not y plus anything or y minus anything, the y is just going to stay the same. So this specific translation is not going to move up or down at all. It's just going to move to the right 3. You can also do it algebraically. Okay, if this is x, y, and I want to take x plus 3, notice that 1 plus 3 is going to be 4. So if I look at here, -2 plus 3, that's going to be 1, 1. So I know my new coordinate for B prime is going to be 1, 1. Right here, and that's going to be my B prime. And we can also look at it as moving over to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. And my C prime is going to move to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. So my new triangle is going to look just like this. Notice once again, the shape didn't change, the size didn't change. All we did was move it from one location to a new location. And the new coordinate of C, if I take -2 plus 3, or if I just look here, it's 1, -2. All right, letter 6, or number 6, sorry. The first letter, we're going to plot the 1, 1, the -2, 1, and C is -2, -2. So we're working with the same pre-image that we did on the last problem. But this time we're going to move it -2 and then +2. So remember, if it's x is -2, we're going to move it in the negative direction. So we're going to shift it to the left, and the y plus 2 is going to move it up 2. So it's going to move to the left 2, up 2. If I do that for my B, it's going to move to the left 2, and then up 2. There we go. So my new coordinate of that is going to be -4, 3. So for B, this is B prime, -4, 3. And once again, don't forget we can do the math real quick here. So if my B is -2, 1, and I take -2 minus 2, I get -4. And 1 plus 2, so I plug in 1 here. 1 plus 2 is 3. My A, so I move it to the left 2, up 2. So my new coordinate for A prime is -1, 3. And then my C, so it moves to the left 2 and then up 2. So my new coordinate of C prime is going to be -4, 0. And then I can draw the shape. And there is the new image. Okay, so we've got the pre-image and the image. Question number 7, write a rule to describe the transformation. So remember, we're always going from the letter to the letter prime. So if you look at this U here, which one is just U and which one is U prime? So we've got U on the bottom and we've got U prime on the top. So this must be the pre-image, and then that's going to move to the image. Okay. So I want to write a rule going from here to there. So the first thing here with my X is what is it moving to the left or to the right? Okay. And actually, is it moving to the left or the right at all? So it isn't, it just moves up. So there's not going to be any type of X plus a number or X minus a number since it does not move left or right. And then my next thing is going to be my Y, and this looks like it moves up 1, 2, 3, 4. So since it moves up 4, is that going to be +4 or -4? It'll be +4. So my rule here is X, comma, Y plus 4. So my Y is going to move up 4. All right, and the last one, letter 8, or number 8. So first of all, once again, which one's the pre-image? Is that my top or my bottom? So the top is going to be the pre-image. And I know that because the top, it's not prime, it's just the letter. So here's my A, there's my A prime. Okay. And so now that we picked a point, I'll just use A. We've got to figure out what is it moving to the right or to the left, and then what is it moving up or down. So to go from here to here, I have to move it to the right 1. So I'm going to move it over to the right 1. So that's going to be X plus 1. And then in order to move it down here, what do I have to do? Y minus 3. Okay, so my X value moves to the right 1, and it moves down 3. And let's just make sure that works for all of them. To the right 1, down 3. To the right 1, down 3. And it does. All right, that is all for today. Make sure you guys are caught up with your homework from today and tomorrow. We are not going to be doing this tomorrow. We're going to do a different activity. So make sure you're here today in order to win your chance at 1,000 extra credit points.